Transformers are brilliant, but decoding is expensive. Every new token has to look back at all the previous ones, and the memory cache keeps growing. RetNet, short for Retentive Network, is Microsoft's 2023 architecture built as a successor to the transformer. In this video, the problem it targets, what retention is, its three computation modes, the block architecture, how it compares to the transformer, the numbers, where it shines, and when to use it. Start with what the paper calls the impossible triangle. A sequence model really wants three things at once: parallel training, so it trains fast on GPUs, low-cost inference, so decoding is cheap, and strong performance. Transformers give you parallel training and great quality, but pay an ever-growing cost per token at inference. Classic RNNs are cheap to run but slow to train. Until now, you could not have all three corners together. RetNet's answer is to replace self-attention with a mechanism called retention. Attention compares every token with every other token through a softmax. Retention drops the softmax and instead carries information forward with a simple decay. Older tokens fade at a fixed rate. Because there is no softmax, the very same operation can be written as a parallel matrix form for training or as a step-by-step recurrence for inference. That equivalence gives retention three faces of one mechanism. The parallel form computes the whole sequence at once, so training is fully GPU parallel, just like a transformer. The recurrent form processes one token at a time using a small fixed state, giving cheap constant cost decoding. And the chunkwise form is a hybrid. It runs in parallel inside each chunk, while recurrently passing a summary between chunks, ideal for very long sequences. Now look inside a RetNet block. A token embedding enters and hits multi-scale retention, which replaces multi-hit attention. Each hit applies a decay matrix, where a token's influence shrinks as gamma to the power of the distance, and different heads use different decay rates to capture short and long range together. A group norm and a swish gate stabilize and add nonlinearity, then a feed-forward network follows. Stack these blocks, exactly like a transformer. So how does it stack up against the transformer? A transformer uses softmax attention and keeps a key value cache that grows with every token, so decoding cost rises with sequence length. RetNet replaces attention with retention and keeps only a small fixed-size recurrent state, so each new token costs the same to generate. Same parallel training, same scaling behavior, but a constant, order 1 cost per token at inference. Here are the three retention forms side by side, because it is the heart of the idea. The parallel form is used for training and processes the full sequence in one pass. The recurrent form is used for inference and costs order 1 per token. The chunkwise form is used for long context and scales linearly with length. One mechanism, three mathematically equivalent views, each chosen for the job at hand. The headline numbers are striking. On a 7 billion parameter model with an 8,000 token sequence, RetNet decodes about 8.4 times faster than a transformer with a key value cache, while using roughly 70% less memory during generation. Training is faster too, with meaningful memory savings. And crucially, its inference speed barely changes as batch size grows, which is exactly what high-throughput serving needs. The deepest advantage is length invariant inference. Because retention keeps a fixed size state instead of a growing cache, the cost of generating each token does not depend on how long the context already is. A transformer gets slower and hungrier as the conversation grows, RetNet stays flat. That constant per token cost is what makes long streaming or batch generation so much cheaper to run at scale. Where does RetNet shine? Long context and streaming workloads, where a growing cache would crush a transformer. High throughput, low latency serving, since its speed is insensitive to batch size. Edge and low power devices, where the small fixed state fits tight memory budgets. And any deployment where GPU acceleration is limited but fast, cheap decoding really matters. So when should you reach for it, and when not? Reach for it when inference efficiency, long context, or high throughput serving dominate your costs, or when you deploy unconstrained hardware. Think twice when you need the very best frontier-scale quality, heavy long-context retrieval, or strong in-context learning, where transformers still lead, and when you want the largest, most mature tooling and model ecosystem behind you. Let's recap. Transformers hit an impossible triangle. You can't easily get parallel training, cheap inference, and top quality at once. RetNet replaces attention with retention, a softmax-free mechanism with a decay that runs three ways: parallel to train, recurrent to infer, and chunkwise for long context. The payoff is constant cost, length invariant decoding with far less memory, while training in parallel like a transformer. That's RetNet. Keep the parallel training you love, but swap attention for retention so inference stays cheap no matter how long the context grows. It is one of the most elegant answers to the transformer's biggest cost. Did this make RetNet click? Follow for plain English Gen AI breakdowns.